Number one for the most hip-hop and R&B kids, 97.3, DJ Animal, the street king of the 505 right here downtown, yes. And I'm gonna pop some tags right now because this is freaking awesome. My boy, Macklemore in the 505. What's up, bro?
Damn, that was a hell of an intro.
Thank you, man.
You do this.
Dude, it's Macklemore, bro. Since Thrift Shop, back in the day, 2012, man. I've been wanting to talk to you about that track since.
Thrift shop, used clothing. Who would have ever thought it would have taken off the way it did?
It blew up for you, man, and business went up for the thrift shops, I'm sure. I'm sure they thank you like crazy every day.
I don't know. I usually get people that are like, man, thrift shops were dope and they were cheap, and then you came out with that song and everyone raised their prices.
Oh, so you still get a little heat about it?
I get a lot of heat, man.
Oh, man, I'll tell you, that track was so dope. And I mean, I was at the end. It was like, is that your grandma's coat? That was the best part of everybody. Right at the end, everybody in the station would, or wherever we were at on location would always wait for that part. Is that your grandma's coat? So it was dope. And then it was just like one after the other. Can't Hold Us, right back to back after that, man. So you and Ryan Lewis just putting it down? You guys have been friends for forever, right?
A long time, yeah.
You guys have been doing things, and I mean, the heist, you guys did that together. And tell me about Can't Hold Us, the whole inspiration of just those two tracks hitting right at once so quick.
You know, sometimes the universe just aligns, and it did that with those two records. I mean, Thrift Shop took off. Can't Hold Us was a record that we had for a long time, and just coming off at Thrift Shop, radio got on it, and you know, the rest is history.
And what a history you've had. I've seen you perform so many different things. I want to talk to you about the whole Same Love performance that you did. Was just so awesome. You changed, you know, the views of, you know, the MTV Video Music Awards, everything that you did at the performances, that everywhere you did performances at, you know, with Same Love. I just want to hear what that felt like, your whole experience, because you just recently did that in Australia, and everybody was loving it, man. You got a great response.
Yeah.
So tell me how that feels, brother, to be able to tell everybody, you know, because I'm all about love, and I love that, man. Yeah. You got to show love to everybody, no matter who they are.
Absolutely. I mean, that to me is probably the highest honor that I can have as a songwriter, is making a record like Same Love, and, you know, just hearing personal testimonies of people talking to me about that record and what that meant for them, and people coming out to their families, or people that, you know, might have been prejudiced beforehand, and hearing that record and changing their views, and everything in between. I mean, it really had an impact on a lot of people, and I think that that's the goal as a songwriter, is to make music that resonates, you know, with people on a personal level, but particularly on a social level, you know, in terms of equality. And that record, you know, is probably still my proudest moment today.
Hell yeah. But the way you spit and everything, dude, I mean, I gotta go back to the days where you were influencing, I know Digital Underground and Nas and other artists had a lot of influence on you, right?
Yeah, of course.
Who was your favorite? I mean, I have to ask you that.
My favorite, you know, I grew up listening to, you know, Pac and Snoop, and you know, Mobb Deep and Wu-Tang, and you know, groups like Hieroglyphics and Freestyle Fellowship. You know, I grew up with those types
East
of
Coast,
influences. Yeah, all over the place though.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
West Coast, East Coast, you know, and the whole style of the way you rap and the way you sing and everything is just, you know, different. It's not the same. Macklemore has his own style.
Yeah,
and that's what's dope about your flow.
Yeah, I think that's important. You know, it's like, how do you stick out? How do you be yourself? How do you authentically show up on a record and in a performance, you know, in a live setting? I never wanted to sound like anybody else or do something that other people were already doing. I always wanted to push myself and to make music that was true to me.
Yeah, and I mean, as far as rap goes, you know, there's Eminem, there's Vanilla Ice, there's Asher Roth. Everybody has their different style, you know, and it's funny, but everybody tries to compare each other to those people. I'm like, no. He has his own style. He spits his own flow, and him and, you know, you songwrite, Ryan, you know, you guys, just the collaboration that you do together is just freaking awesome, dude. Yeah. And you guys have always been that. So, you know, we got to talk about the new album, GEMINI. I'm telling you, man, this is a new album. And of course, we started off with Glorious. So we got to talk about Glorious with Skylar Grey. What was it like to work with Skylar?
That was great, man. She was super dope. You know, she came in the studio, just really open to the collaboration process, and you know, she's a pro. She's got a diamond record under her belt that she wrote for M and Rihanna. So she does this, and she came into the studio like she does this, and you know, we knocked it out in, you know, an afternoon.
It has a very spiritual flow to it. It's like glorious, glorious. You're like, am I in church? You know what I mean? It has that good flow to it. I enjoy the track. I think it's sick. And you know, we played it on the radio station. And Lil Yachty. So you're switching over to Marmalade with Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty, you know, his own little style. So what was it like to work with Lil Yachty too?
Lil Yachty is an icon.
Yeah, I mean, he blew up so fast, so quick.
He did.
The broccoli, bro. You know what I mean?
He really did. You know, Lil Yachty is an icon. He's a trendsetter. He's a pioneer.
Mm-hmm. And another icon, you know, a beautiful woman that I think has done phenomenal in her time, and she came here to New Mexico, and you're working with her.
Celine Dion?
Almost. Celine, I don't think has ever been here, man. Celine, when are you coming? Anyway, but
Come through the show tonight.
Yeah, Celine
Dion. We'll put you on the list.
It's the power of love. Yeah, you know, I didn't go there. I can't sing like Celine.
No, seriously, we'll put you on the list for tonight.
Yeah,
can't do any pluses, but if you're gonna roll through Dolo, we got you.
Kesha. I mean, you know, Kesha, our girl, she's been here. TikTok, don't stop. She's still working, doing things with you, and you guys have this Good Old Days track. So we gotta talk about the Good Old Days because it's a new track. It's a fresh track right now.
Yeah.
So tell me all about the whole thing with, well, Kesha and Ryan. Did you guys meet up again?
Yeah, Kesha was working with Ryan, and you know, Ryan just hit me and was like, "Yo, you gotta get in the studio, Kesha. She's super dope. I think you guys would click." So they were finishing up praying in Seattle, and she had a day off, so we got in the studio, and yeah, again, just great person, great personality.
Yeah.
Clicked, really comfortable with her in the studio in that environment, and you know, we made a song. It's called Good Old Days, and you guys are gonna play it.
We're already playing it, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's the good old days, and those days aren't over because you still got other projects under your sleeve, right? You got some more stuff.
I got more singles off GEMINI to come.
Oh yeah,
You know,
more singles off Gem.
And then I got a double disc.
Yeah, I'm sure you. Yeah, I was gonna tell you, you got that future album already in the head. You already know what's going on, what's gonna come out.
I do. I got my country album. You never know.
Guy, I'm gonna pop them tags. This is freaking awesome.
That's pretty
Okay,
good.
cool. All right. Well, maybe we'll get a version like that, the country version, right? I'm just messing, but you know what? I'll tell you what, Macklemore, welcome to the 505 New Mexico. I don't remember if you've been here or not.
I used to live in Santa Fe.
In Santa Fe? What?
Yeah.
So you're a 505 already. You've been in New Mexico. When was that? What year did you live in Santa Fe?
That was back in 2003.
2003. So it's been a minute. How long did you live in Santa Fe?
Like a year.
A year. Man, damn.
Yeah.
It's been a minute, but I'm glad that you've already lived in New Mexico. You've already, enjoyed the green chili and everything.
Of course.
Well, the 505 loves Macklemore. Show is sold out tonight.
Yes,
Historic Rey Theater. People calling, begging for tickets. I'm like, oh, hey, you got to get them when they're hot right away.
Hey.
So that means you got to come back.
I will come back. I will always come back. I love this place. I mean, I definitely fell in love with this area, and it's been nothing but love ever since.
Oh yeah, man, there's a love in the 505, that spiritualness, and it's a land of enchantment, and we're ready for a great show tonight with Kiss 97.3, your concert leader, man, catching up with my boy Macklemore, GEMINI. Make sure you pick up the new album, get it, man, iTunes, everything. You listen to this, man. He's the man right here, and I'll tell you, Kiss 97.3, #1 for the most hip-hop and R&B. We love Macklemore.